Hey, I'm the Wolfman here for Barefoot Bushcraft, and I'm here today to talk about patches and sewing patches on your backpack. This here is one of my favorite outdoor rucksacks. This is a Swedish LK35 gifted me to my amazing friend Nate, and I'm so grateful that he gave me this pack. But anyways, so I love patches, right? I have patches for everything. Patches because I'm a Canadian, Huskies because I love my Huskies, and you know, this Canada patch with the wolves and the lumberjack patch and all kinds of cool things like that. You know, patches are often a reflection of who we are and the things we've accomplished and the things that we represent as individual taste. So here's what happened. You know, I get a hold of this patch and it's rare and it's whatever, and I go and I spend the time to take it to sew it on the back, right? Sew it by hand. So you're taking your needle and thread and you're driving it through and pulling it out and driving it through and back and forth until, you know, you've got all the way around. And now my little doggy is attached to my pack, you know, or my, you know, olive drab Canadian flag, or my little Canadian wolf patch thingy, or my lumberjack guy, or on this side I've got, you know, the K-bar. Whatever, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your patches are, what they represent to you, as long as it makes you happy. So the problem is in the future, say a year or 2 or 5 from now, I want to dispose of this pack because I, you know, found out it doesn't work for me, or I've wrecked it or whatever. And now I have to take this off. So let's say I've glued the patch on before I've sewn it on, and now when I take it off, it's going to do 2 things. The first thing is it's going to wreck your pack. So I'm going to pull it off and it's going to have a million holes where this patch was attached to this pack. The second thing is you risk wrecking your patch. And if it's something rare and valuable that you've earned or that you've found, when you take it off, you're going to wreck it. Here's my solution to the wrecking of both the patch and the pack. So check this out. It's very simple. So I take this. Oh, Velcro. So what I have done is I have sewn Velcro on the back of this patch right here, right? So the Velcro is on the back, so it makes the patch a little bit stiffer, and do your sewing all the way around it. Now you can see right there, I like to put a little bit of glue on the patch and the Velcro, so as I'm doing all my stitch work back and forth and back and forth, what that allows is it doesn't move around, and you always get a nice solid, when it's done, it's nice and smooth, and it doesn't have any bumps or anything in it. Then what I do is I take my, usually the same color the pack, of course olive drab in this case, and I will take it and I will put it together. I'll cut it so it's the right shape, and then I will spend the extra time to take this, glue it on, and then I'll sew around it, right? And then, so you can see all my stitching in the back of the pack is right there. And now, when I put this on, boop, right, give it a good squeeze, and it's on there. So what that allows is you to have now a patch that's removable without damaging your pack. So I have the same thing for the lumberjack guy right there. He's got the Velcro on him, right? So, and you can see whatever weird shape, because this patch isn't quite, you know, it's not round or shield shape. It's whatever shape it is. So I just cut it and put it on, and that's that. He's done, he's on. And now anytime I need to get rid of the pack, I don't have to worry about, you know, losing my patches or damaging the pack. The other thing is some people will go and they will put what they call a patch panel. So on this whole thing, instead of putting like the Velcro on the back and on the patch, they'll sew the Velcro, the hard hook part of the hook and loop onto the patch, and then they'll put a big piece of like 4-inch or 3-inch Velcro on the pack. The problem with that is twofold. Number one, that's going to wear off. So this soft that's back here, so this soft stuff right there, that's going to wear off over time. The other thing is if you're out a lot in the woods, and hopefully you are if you have a pack, this is going to change color. So it's going to go into this weird kind of a seafoam greenish puke snot color. So it's not going to stay this nice dark and enriching olive drab color to match your pack. So then what will happen is when you take your patches off, right, you're going to have, you know, like when you have material that you hang in and the sunlight will hit it, so wherever you put your patch, you're going to have the darker color behind it. And over time, you will have to replace that big piece of Velcro. Whereas this can stay on if I have this pack 5 years, 10 years, whatever. And then when I'm done, take it off, put it on my new pack or change the pouch or whatever. And I just have these individual ones. So it's a little bit better system, I find, than sewing them directly onto the pack. And again, I think longevity, I can take these packs patches off in the future, and I can, you know, if I get rid of the pack or whatever, or I can change the pack, anything I want. So it gives you, like the pack itself, the LK35 is a modular pack. It gives you a great form of a modularness to be able to, if that's even a word, to be able to take these off and put them on and move them around, change packs, you know, and not spoil either your pack or your patches. Again, I would refrain from putting a big huge patch panel on it because the sunlight will dye it and it will change it colors. So that's that. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I'm the Wolfman for Barefoot Bushcraft. Please consider subscribing.